like to start with Alankrita. Alankrita, give us a peek under the burqa. What is the primary emotion you're feeling right now?
Well, I'm really, really excited because, and very relieved because it's been a very long journey to get the film out, and I can't wait for people in India to finally watch the film.
And we can't wait either. Next up, I would like to ask Ekta Kapoor. You've backed films like LSD, Urta Punjab, Dirty Picture. You're not shy to toe the line. But with this specific picture, personally, why did you choose this picture?
Because this picture doesn't toe the line. And frankly, I saw the film with a lot of thought process. Okay, it'll be a bit pretentious, it'll be arty, 11 awards, great. And then I saw this very, very stark and entertaining film. And here it was, standing there, staring me in the face and saying, do you have the guts to take me on? I think I never had a more honest internal conversation with myself than I had after I saw this film. And I think a lot of women will experience the same thing. We're so scared to feel that it's now become second nature to us to be shy about even our own simplest sexual fantasies, our own simplest desires. It's like it's not allowed. And this film had this, it stared me in the face and asked me a question as a woman, that as a producer, you'll make a financial decision. But as a woman, it's time you make a decision from the heart. And I did.
That's a beautiful, beautiful reply. I'd like to go on to Ratna Pathak Shah. Do you think we're right in calling this film a movement?
A movement. I think we may be a little premature. We might turn out to be right, but we are a bit premature. Anyway, let's not load the film down with words such as life-changing, movement, new wave, etc., etc. All these things labels can be very hard to live with. What I saw when I saw the film was that here is an extremely interesting, extremely sensitive, funny film. I enjoyed watching it, and I think the audience will too.
I hope so too. Konkana ma'am, why do you think it's important for millennials to watch this film? The younger kids.
I think that, a lot of us today take for granted the kinds of struggles that women have gone through like just in the last 100 years. We just take it for granted. Like, women were not allowed to vote, we were not allowed to own property, we were considered property. We don't know how much progress we have just made in the last 100 years. We just take it for granted. And of course, there's a long way to go still, but I think that this film is one of those films which definitely throws, what do you call it? It stands by what it says. And it speaks very honestly about women and their inner lives, and it gives you a very authentic experience of that, of the inner lives of these four women. And I think that people will really, especially young people, I think they'll really respond to the authenticity and the integrity with which this story is told.
That's beautiful. Moving on to Ahana, why do you think it's important for a woman to own her sexuality?
Because if a man can own it so easily, I don't see why a woman can't. We've just been doing so many things behind closed doors for years, and nobody talks about it. And till the ban came about, as Alankrita was just talking about it with us a few minutes ago, we didn't realize that that as a woman we really don't have rights like the way men do. Not only in India, but also all across the globe. You may think that, everybody in America or a Japan or a Sweden or a Finland, they are so out there, they're so progressive, but no. A woman is still where she is supposed to be in all these countries. So India alone is not fighting this battle. I think the whole world is fighting this battle, especially America right now, who used to think they're so progressive. So I actually saw a different side to the film. So it's very important right now for women to own their sexuality and be out there, because we really deserve it.
That is so true. And now for the final question before I open it up to everybody else, I'd like to ask, the final question is to Plabita. Can you tell us a little about the support you've been getting for this film? Because it has been overwhelming from what I hear.
Yeah, actually, I think none of us had ever thought that it's going to be like this. So I first watched the film at the Tokyo International Film Festival, and even over there we got like a standing ovation. And you know how people could relate to it. Women were coming up to us and telling us how much they loved it. I mean, there were some people who came for the second screening as well, you know, to watch it again. And then I was really happy, and I was like, wow, this film is, you know, gonna do good. And then we come here, and the whole censorship thing happens, and I was like so sad. But then the way everyone supported, it was amazing. Like, I was like, that is when it was like, okay, we have to get out there, and you know, everyone needs to watch this film.
Definitely, more power to the cause. I now would like to open out the questions to the press, and I'll pass on microphones.
चेक हाँ एकता मेरा सवाल आपसे है आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं बढ़िया है देख नहीं पाएंगे शायद सवाल ये है कि आपके लेफ्ट में स्पीकर सवाल ये है कि जब जब भी इस फिल्म का जिक्र हो रहा है सीबीएफसी का जिक्र होता है पहलाज निहलानी का जिक्र होता है तो अभी एक मोमेंट बन चुका है और एक पोस्टर भी ऐसा आया जिससे सभी बेहद खुश हैं भारत में बहुत ज़्यादा आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी और सीबीएफसी के रुख के बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगी आप
मेरा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है सीबीएफसी से मेरा प्रॉब्लम पूरे समाज से है जो एक पॉइंट पे आके इसी बात को अपनी तरीके से कहता है तो सीबीएफसी इज़ एक्चुअली अ मिररिंग सोसाइटी बहुत छोटा हम इशू कर देंगे अगर हम सीबीएफसी के बारे में बना देंगे इस पिक्चर को ये बहुत बड़ा इशू है आप नॉर्मली अगर किसी लड़की से बात करेंगे तो आप उससे 5 इंसिडेंसेस ऐसे पता कर लेंगे जो उसके साथ दिन में हुए हैं एक साल में तो 5-10 तो निकलेंगे ही जहाँ उसको अपने औरत होने पर she has had to prove herself a little harder. Maybe in a male-dominated workplace, at times with a certain amount of having to be come across as a smarter woman if she's good-looking. There are so many. She's learned combat from a very young age. और आप ये जो उंगली है ना ये लिपस्टिक जो है ये उस समाज पर है जो हमें बाहर आने नहीं दे रहा हमें अपनी आवाज को दबाने की पे मजबूर कर रहा है तो इट्स नॉट अबाउट सीबीएफसी इट्स अबाउट एवरी एंड इट्स अबाउट एन आइडियोलॉजी इट्स नॉट अबाउट मेन अगेन प्लीज आई एम गोइंग टू डू अ कैंपेन कॉल्ड लिपस्टिक फॉर मेन बिकॉज आज नो इट इज because there are lots of men who've made us the women we are, like my father. And there are lots of women who insist that there's a son born and put their daughter-in-laws through various children and abortions. So it's not about women and men, it's about ideology. So
Yeah, it's about patriarchy.
yeah, it's
To
about
put it in a
patriarchy.
simple word, it is patriarchy. And it is something that, like Ahana said, women are battling all over the world. You know, I grew up at a time when my mom and people of her generation had fought to be where they were. I stand on their shoulders. I got my education. I got the kind of freedom and life that they were not able to have. And the sad thing is, I can't pass it on to my daughter. How sad is that? In one generation, we have given up all these advantages and we are moving backward rapidly. So it's patriarchy. It's an incomplete project, this project of dealing with patriarchy. And we all have to accept that we have a role to play, men and women. Very important to understand that it's not a single gender issue.
अलंकृता फिल्म कई समारोहों में जा चुकी हमारी आपसे उन दिनों ही बात हुई थी जब इशू चल रहे थे सर्टिफिकेट के अभी कितनी रिलैक्स्ड हैं एंड 21 जुलाई के लिए किस तरीके से तैयार
Up to I'm having, I can't believe it's happening actually. I was so used to this thing of like, it's not going to happen. And I think it's really, really wonderful that Ekta came on board because I think that has really like made the whole release like so much fun. And you know that at least we're coming out with a lot of strength. So I feel after battling so much, I would have hated to have a very small kind of struggling to release kind of an energy with the film. So I feel like the film really deserves a wider audience. So I'm very, very happy that there is a way of reaching out to a wider audience. So I'm excited and I want everyone to come to cinemas on 21st July.
Hi, Shivangi this side from Aaj Tak here. So मेरा सवाल आप सभी से है कि जिस तरह से ये फिल्म है वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट की बात करता है या जो वुमेन्स की मांग है या डिमांड है जो इच्छाएं हैं उसके बारे में बात करता है क्या आप लोगों को लगता है कि सेक्स एक मुद्दा है जहां पर हम औरतों की इच्छाएं या औरतें लड़ रही हैं? क्या सेक्स के मुद्दे से ही हम इस चीज को प्रूव कर सकते हैं या कोई और मुद्दा लेकर हम फिल्म नहीं बना सकते थे?
I think before I ask anyone else to answer, I would really like to answer this question. I think the side.
सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट, अगर आप ये जवाब
हाँ,
हिंदी
हिंदी
में
में।
देंगी तो बहुत अच्छा
तो
होगा।
मुझे क्या लगता है कि औरत की जो बॉडी होती है ना, वो सबसे पहला एरिया होता है कॉन्फ्लिक्ट का, एंड therefore I feel that many issues about women finding themselves, finding freedom, are definitely related to how much agency and control they have over their own bodies. So that's what I feel. So I don't feel that kuch disconnect hai between other issues and all of that. But this is a story about 4 women, so it's not even that, yeah.
Yeah, I would say सेक्स एक बहुत छोटा अंश है इन 4 औरतों की जिंदगियों का और उनकी कहानियों का। ज़रूर इम्पोर्टेंट अंश है, जैसा कि सबकी ज़िंदगी में होता है, लेकिन सिर्फ ये ही एक मसला है ऐसा मैं नहीं कहना चाहूँगी। अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये जो सारे तमाशे हुए हैं और जिस तरह की पब्लिसिटी हमको मिली है, उसकी वजह से ऐसा लगता है कि ये सिर्फ एक गंदी पिक्चर है। ऑन द कॉन्ट्री, जो बंदे ये पिक्चर गंदी पिक्चर सोच करके आएंगे ना, तो बहुत दुखी होंगे।
I actually believe sex ना ऐसी चीज़ है जो हमने बहुत सालों से when it comes to women छुपाई है। Unfortunately आपको बोला जाता है आप अपने आप को ढको, क्योंकि फिर उस आदमी का भेड़िया बनना अलाउड है। बिकॉज यू नो व्हाट, आपने अपना शोल्डर दिखा दिया, अरे मेरा शोल्डर है, आप भेड़िए बने। इट्स लाइक सो दैट इज अ वेरी बिग प्रॉब्लम। हम वी आर नॉट बीइंग एबल टू डिस्क्रिमिनेट बिटवीन सेक्सुअल intentions or sex and sexual crime. Sexual crime is a problem. Sex, if it's consensual between two people, is not a problem. And unfortunately, the more we are dabawing this topic, we are making more and more women responsible for any kind of sexual desire that is raised in them or in a man. Frankly, really, guys, we have, I mean, I would like to say, like, it's a world where God has given us a body and it feels, and as long as we are in control, as long as we deal in anything that is consensual, morality should be our personal issue. It cannot be thopoed on us and made an excuse for anyone else to behave badly. That's why dealing with sex and discussing sex is as important as discussing a lot of other things, because this whole prohibition has made it okay for us to be more guilty about our legs being shown. I mean, we've had so many photos of women come out, actresses, whose shoulder was shown. Oh, you know what, a malfunction happened and it went all over the place. Come on, man. There are many malfunctions I'll show you of men, but no one covers them. And it's time we decide to discuss sex like adults. Without playing it up. If you see the movie, it is not at one point vicarious. Or it is not at one point exploitative. But it's never running away from the issue. It speaks as it is. That's why it stares you in the eye.
Alankrita, hi. A lot of reports say that the poster is directed at the CBFC. Did you intend it to be that way?
I think Ekta already answered that question, but just to repeat, no, not at all, because the poster is directed at the system of patriarchy, which actually oppresses women, and it's really about being rebellious and fun and wanting to do our own thing, and the world can go to hell.
Hi, Megha here from Republic TV. My question is for both Alankrita and Ekta. I have 2 questions. One, what is the distribution plan of this movie when we have 3 other movies releasing on the same date? And secondly, an elderly woman recently from Meghalaya was asked to leave from a golf club because of her dress, and she was wearing a traditional Khasi dress, which is considered to be a maid uniform. So what do you have to talk about this particular issue, wherein, you know, how long for us to end chauvinism and
How long? Does anyone have an answer? फटाफट बता दो, मुझको भी बताओ. I'm dying to know how long. I've been waiting for so many years now. I want to know.
I've entered a temple with a half pant, and I'm told 2 other men who entered with like same length of pants. It's okay, but I'm not allowed to show my this part of the leg also, which is like it happens all the time. I mean, and clearly this is a situation that we have to constantly combat. That's what I say. It happens to us every day. And your shoulder showing here, आप decently dressed नहीं है. वो decent word कैसे आ जाता है मुझे पता नहीं चलता. As far as the release goes, We're planning 400, 500 screens. We'll push it as much, and we are hoping to create as much noise. This is a film that is very close to my heart, and I will do everything in my power to give it the widest release. The rest.
Thank you.
Alankrita, recently Pelaj Nilani said that, if he got a lack of votes, he would allow the word intercourse in Jab Harry Met Sejal. Did you wish he'd started some voting system for your film as well?
I didn't know that these new kind of laws can be made at any time. I thought that we are following the 1952 Cinematograph Act. If there's been some change, I have not been informed. I don't know. Has there been some sort of change? I have no idea.
Ekta, you of course are a very commercially successful producer. A film like this with an A certificate, and even your trailer's A certificate. So, it can't be shown on TV and you'll have restrictions. Even playing the trailer out. Was that ever a consideration before backing the film?
Do I look like it made a difference to me? In my whole life, I've done things because I believe in it. And sometimes I've been wrong. Sometimes I've been horribly right. Sometimes I've been terribly wrong. I've been panned, but I've lived life according to my own rules. And since I've been backed by my family, I've been able to do that. And I hope I get a chance to get more and more women to do that for the next generation. I hope I can help a lot more women to live the life they want, like I have been able to.
Hi Ratna, here, Soumya from Times Now. Firstly, the trailer looks amazing. Congratulations on that. And my question is, it is not very, usually we don't see, women of all ages expressing their feelings and desires. I mean, and even when it is about the young girls. And this movie does it without any age bars. So what do you have to say about that?
About time that people figured out that, we are not dead. Just because you happen to have a few white hair doesn't mean you are dead. So, yeah, I mean, people have desires all through their lives, emotional, sexual, all kinds of desires. And the fact that this kind of a story could be told and was even thought of, I don't think it would have been possible 4 years ago, 5 years ago. The fact that Alankrita did and that we are here today with this film means that something is going right. So we are getting to tell different kinds of stories.
Alankrita, my question goes to you. Why the trailer's been so hard-hitting?
Well, the reason that the trailer's been so hard-hitting is that I've had a very hard-hitting kind of journey. And I think I'm done with the niceties. We've been very soft and kind and all of that, but I think I'm really done with that. Because, we had a very warm, graphic image that we had used earlier when we had, for the international festivals and all of that. But I think time's really up on that. We applied for the censor certificate at the end of December. We got it in our hands on the 3rd of June, and on the 5th we announced the release. So it took me almost 6 months to get a film certified. I think I'm allowed to come out with a trailer that's hard-hitting, because also I feel that what happens to the characters in the film is exactly what happened to the film. It was like, if women want to express themselves, they should just be told to shut up and stay at home and not show their film in theaters. So I think that there's a real parallel between what women experience and what actually the film experienced. And that's the reason we came out with this trailer. And also I think that it's really important for people to go out into the theater to watch this film, because otherwise it's like, what was that whole battle for? And as citizens of India, are we really interested in listening to women's stories? Are we interested in freedom of expression? And I should think that the fact that this film is releasing is not just about, the people behind the film, but the fact that it's important that the film is managing to release.
21st.
Hi, Ekta, this is Priyanka. Hi. I wanted to know that do you sometimes feel guilty of reinforcing stereotypes around women through TV shows?
Never. Never, because if you see the kind of women I've shown on television, they just wear a sari. They may have OTT makeup, but OTT and the level of makeup is your own personal desire again. But nowhere in any of my shows have any of the women touched their husband's feet, called them Parmeshwar. We have tackled marital rape, domestic violence. The only problem is that they wear saris and they look traditional. And you know what? For a lot of women, the battles we take on TV are real. So if you just go through this Boston research that was carried out for television in India between 2001 and 2005, and it's an independent research, one of the most valued researches worldwide, they will tell you that a lot of women in Indian homes who never had a stand in family matters, actually after Tulsi and Parvati, were allowed to discuss or take part in family decisions, because if they could, why can't they? So clearly there have been different battles. Some are very, very strong and very, very loud, and some of them have to be, you see, if I show a woman wearing different clothes, speaking a different language, I may not be able to have an identification with the woman because she feels this is a different woman's story. Today, when you actually have somebody who is probably of a certain mindset, she speaks your language, and she goes and takes that battle on, you feel more and more attached to that battle. As a woman, it's a small thing, but in none of our shows, we have tried to show any kind of patriarchy. In fact, we've made very, very strong women characters, and our men are pretty much there for, which a lot of people say, for the eye candy.
Ekta, what I want to ask is, why didn't you just go ahead and just put it up on your platform of Alt Balaji and just give Pelaj Nilali the lipstick? In that sense, you know, that you could bypass
Because it's
it.
not about Pelaj Nirani, sir. I mean, why are we constantly coming back to this question? I am not, it's like, this is not, you are trivializing my battle, my friend. Our battle, your battle. This is so much more. This is about you going back to your own home. It's not about taking on the CBFC. I, in fact, want to say this. I have no problem with Pelaji. I respect him. He has a point of view, and I may or may not agree, but that's not the conversation here. At this present moment, we're discussing a society and ideology, and she, like ma'am said, patriarchy. It's got nothing to do with that at all. Yes, yes.
Alankrita, when you sort of, you know, decided to make the film and you had the subject at hand, were you apprehensive that, you know, you might not have actors on board? What was the journey like when you sort of, you know, chanced upon the script? And tell us about that, because, you know, we're only talking about what has happened post the controversy. Give us an insight into, you know, how you sort of went about it in the beginning.
Well, I guess I didn't, for me, it was just a story about 4 ordinary women and their secret lives. So I wasn't overthinking that, oh, now who's going to, because for me, everything that they do is very natural, and there was nothing out of the ordinary in that sense, because it was just like an honest kind of a story. So I wasn't very worried about how I'm going to get actors, and I was very fortunate that, I mean, I got the actors that I did, and I don't think they ever questioned, I mean, they read the script, and we had a discussion, and they were immediately on board. So I don't think there was any sort of fear on their part. The rest, maybe Konkana can tell you, and Ratna and everybody.
It's so rare, and you know, she didn't chance upon the script. She worked on the script for so long, and it's such a pleasure to read such a well-written script. You know, it's not that it doesn't happen as often as it should, that one reads such a beautifully written script that rings so true and is so authentic to a certain experience, you know,
and nuanced. You know, it's not a poster kind of thing where you're just
it's not
making a
shill
statement.
propaganda.
Yeah.
It's you empathize with these women, you experience their lives with them, you understand what they're going through or why they're going through it, you know, and it feels very authentic and very true.
At least for my character to be able to read Usha and Shireen's parts, I was like, oh yeah, this also can happen. You may not realize that there are women of Usha's age who would experience a sexual desire. It's so unheard of, and it's something that nobody ever discusses or ever talks about. So yeah, insightful.
कास्टिंग रत्ना और कोनकना को तो मतलब स्क्रिप्ट भेजा था मैंने और फिर उनसे बातचीत की और उनकी कास्टिंग हो गई. प्लबिता और आहाना के जो पार्ट्स थे उनके लिए हमारे कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर्स हैं श्रुति महाजन और पराग मेहता. उन्होंने बहुत बहुत हार्ड वर्क किया और ऑलमोस्ट कितनी सारी एक्ट्रेसेस का ऑडिशन हुआ एंड फाइनली वी डिसाइडेड ऑन बोथ ऑफ देम. So it was a very interesting process. It was a long process to cast the others, but with Ratna and Coco, it was like straight away.
Alankrita. Okay. Alankrita, yeah. My question is before. Acha, okay. Sorry, she asked you something. Sorry, what was the question? Can I go?
एक्चुअली हम लोगों को इतना एहसास नहीं था कि हम लोगों को इतना एहसास नहीं था कि हम लोग अलग तरह की फिल्म बनाने जा रहे हैं. ये सब चीज़ें बाद में सूझती हैं. फिल्म बनाते वक्त इतना ही मालूम होता है कि सुबह 8 बजे उठ करके मेकअप लगा के पहुंचना है हमको टाइम से जगह पे. और डेफिनेटली इंटरेस्टिंग सिचुएशन थी. भोपाल में शूटिंग कर रहे थे, लोकेशन पे कर रहे थे, इसलिए उस माहौल का, उस एटमॉस्फेयर का को अपने आप में आत्मसात करना बहुत आसान रहा. वहाँ के लोगों के साथ मिलते थे और वहाँ जो लोग रहते थे उनके साथ भी काफ़ी चर्चा वगैरह होती थी. तो ज़बान, क्योंकि सब लोगों को थोड़ी बहुत ज़बान भी बदलनी पड़ी थी, वहाँ की बोली इस्तेमाल की गई है. सो यस, इस तरह से काफ़ी सारा रिहर्सल हुआ. शूटिंग से पहले भी, शूटिंग के दौरान भी, सीन करने से पहले भी हम लोग एक रात पहले रिहर्स करते थे. और एक बहुत ही ट्रस्टिंग और क्या कहते हैं, हेल्पफुल वातावरण सेट पे था, क्योंकि इस तरह के सीन्स करना काफ़ी मुश्किल है, इमोशनली भी. तो इसलिए एक अच्छा और सपोर्टिव वातावरण सेट पे होना बहुत आवश्यक है.
Yes, Alankrita. Hi, Nashmina from Bollywood Times. So basically, my question is: the movie was, shown across the globe, a lot of countries, and a lot of accolades and awards you guys got. Were you expecting कि India आएंगे तो ऐसा reaction होगा where it will be completely like banned, not given a certification? In fact, पहले भी ऐसी movies, like for example, I'll just give the example of Dirty Picture. It's an excellent film. उसके टाइम पे भी बहुत questions उठे थे, लेकिन फिर भी film release हुई with certain cuts maybe here and there. But in Lipstick Under My Burqa को बिल्कुल उन लोगों ने certification देने के लिए मना कर दिया. Were you expecting something like that, or what was your thinking then?
No, not at all. I mean, in my head, I wasn't making something that is so blasphemous or anything. So I think it was just a story. It's a story about 4 ordinary women and their secret lives, and the fact that such a small, that kind of a story can threaten the patriarchal system is something I realized later.
Konkan, I would like to ask you about your character. What is it all about? What all brief did you get it from Ankita?
My character's name is Shireen Aslam, and she's a woman who has 3 children, and she manages, her household and her life as per the expectations from her. But she has certain restrictions, constraints in her life, which she accepts. But she manages. But she also has her inner desires, her inner ambitions, her inner, things that she wants to fulfill, and she has to find innovative ways to work around the loopholes of what is allowed and what is not allowed, and still manage to get, whatever these dreams are, and how to accomplish these small dreams while managing so many other things, while fulfilling so many roles, while being so vulnerable and yet being so strong at the same time.
So same question goes to the cast.
My character is called Leela, and she's a beautician, and she's a beautician, and she's again battling a same desire. She wants to do something with her life, and I'm sure that happens with most girls in India who are from smaller towns. I'm from Lucknow. अगर आज मैं लखनऊ में होती तो शायद मेरे 3 बच्चे होते, मैं स्कूटर पे होती अपने हस्बैंड के साथ, मेरी शादी हो गई होती. लेकिन क्योंकि मैं एक बम्बई जैसे शहर में हूँ, मेरे पास अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हैं, क्योंकि बम्बई ऐसा शहर है जो आपको अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ भी देता है. So she's again from a small town, and she wants to explore a world out there. Usko Delhi jana hai. She wants to make a life. So she has a desire and she wants to fulfill it, and she'll probably go to any extent to fulfill that.
Ekta ji.
अरे हेलो हेलो सारी कहानी बता रहे पिक्चर की. Forget it. ना 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 ना. ये बहुत चालाक है कोई आदमी. ना 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 ना. इस तरह से तो सारी पता चल जाएगी कहानी. ऐसे नहीं. पिक्चर जाके देखो. टिकट खरीदो.
एकता जी, मेरा सवाल आपसे है. 1 जुलाई से GST लागू होने जा रहा है और गाइस,
लिपस्टिक
मेरा
के कितने परसेंट का GST है?
मैम, आपसे मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ कि जैसे कि सैनिटरी नैपकिन की हम बात करते हैं तो सिर्फ हमारे इंडिया में 12% यूज़ किया जाता है, और यहाँ पे में सबसे गंभीर मुद्दा है कि 88% वेमेन यूज़ नहीं करती है. वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की जो रिपोर्ट है, जो लीव्स यूज़ किया जाता है, क्लोथ यूज़ किया जाता है, तभी भी हमारी गवर्नमेंट है 12% टैक्स लगा रही है सैनिटरी नैपकिन में. कॉन्डम की बात करें तो टैक्स फ्री होता है, लेकिन ये जो सैनिटरी नैपकिन है बहुत नेसेसिटी होता है, तो आपको लगता है इससे भी टैक्स फ्री होना चाहिए प्रोडक्ट को? व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन?
Definitely होना चाहिए, but actually this is not the right platform to talk about this because honestly I am not that well read about what really is being taxed and how much, but I definitely on this issue I have heard a lot about. I personally think a necessity of a woman cannot be taxed. You know, be it a choice, be it a need, be it a desire.
I just want to say one thing, which is that notice how so many of us giggled at the term sanitary napkin.
You know, one thing I must say that we have to stop as women using words like auntie aiye, you know, have that day of the month. The more used to be, and I've started using this in office, even though it's with men, they better live with it. I have my periods. Because it's nothing to be shy or embarrassed about. So I think this is she's right. It's just everyone sniggers.
And if you don't have any control over a body function, how can that be considered to be taxed under luxury, as a luxury good? It's not like you're voluntarily saying, okay, I won't put on the AC tonight. It's not the same thing. And I don't know why adults are laughing when such an important question is being raised. No. I mean, we're talking about toilet paper, toothbrush, toothpaste, we're talking about sanitary napkins, condoms, sanitary napkins. It's like we're in school.
You know, but
embarrassing.
I work with an educational NGO, so I know what it's like. 10, 15 years ago, when we first started work, we were doing some stuff which had to do with the way in which the body develops. And you have no idea how the teachers responded. They were appalled. They said, no, 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 chi, 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 never, 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 never. 10 years down the line, the same teachers come up to us and say, we can't thank you enough. You know, this has given us a way to talk about something that nobody wants to talk about, and it's so important to talk about. Would you put a child inside a swimming pool without teaching that child how to swim? But you put a child out into the world to produce others like itself, right? Without any training. So it's time for us to stop behaving like ostriches, get our heads out of the sand, and look at the world.
Get our heads out. That's a wonderful note to end with. These are women who have left their mark. You saw a trailer that definitely left their mark. And now to leave a lipstick mark. Ladies, if you could put on some lipstick. We have with us oh, you already have some. Yeah. So let's leave your personal mark on this board. This is the Leave Your Mark board. It's going to be traveling around the country. So go out there, get your mark, your lipstick marks on that board. We will give you a pen. You can write a message. So that board's going to be getting a lot of action. Really jealous about that board, aren't we all?